welcome to Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, episode 9. It is Wednesday, October 5th, and it's about 10:30 or so. I was doing some cleaning and chores before I got started, so it was a rough start this morning. Just so tired. Guys, it's wedding week. It is. It's go time. We're here. So, I want to welcome you to my knitting podcast. It's primarily knitting. It does have a lot of other crafty things going on once in a while. And this is Rockville. If I didn't mention that already, I already forgot what I said. It's that kind of morning. There's a lot of coffee in this. I want to say thank you to all of you who are coming back to visit and sit with me for what I'm assuming is about to be an hour or so, and just enjoying all of the crafty and wonderful things with me. I would also like to welcome everyone who is here for the first time. Hi! Perhaps you had heard of me from Hey Sister Podcast, Amy's Knotted Knits, Jilly, the Knitting Broomstick, or Knitting I Love podcast, all of which I have been thoroughly binge watching and having an excellent time, but I'll talk more about that later. So yeah, if you're here and you're new, hello and welcome. You just missed our 500 subscriber giveaway, but I will be probably doing a 1K subscriber giveaway, and I think we're almost at 700 now, so you won't have that far to wait. I've already started thinking of skeins, and I will be able to give out patterns this time because I got donated a gorgeous shawl pattern, but I won't say anything quite yet. I wanna give it as a prize for either a giveaway or a cal, and I do have a cal that I'm trying to get in the works, probably January, February. I think I mentioned that before, and I'm very excited about it. I know exactly what yarn I'm using and what I want to make with it, but I digress. This is the beginning. Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming. Let's do some talking about knitting, right? So what am I drinking? I have pumpkin coffee from Wawa. Now, there are not any Wawas very close to me in Rockville. That is just the nature of the beast here. But I did buy some when I was up in Philly last. I bought a bag, so I just made coffee in the coffee maker, so huzzah. Speaking of huzzah, this is a brand new mug, and this mug is from the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. Let's try to do this without spilling any. There it is, Swashbuckler Beer Company. So fantastic. These handmade mugs are gorgeous, and I have one that's black and green. I walked in, this one is navy blue and red. When I saw it, I was like, that right there, that's it. That's the one. Because Pat and I we collect mugs from the Ren Fair now. Almost everyone we go to, unless we do not like any of the particular styles of the mugs, then we'll pass. I think there was one year we almost passed. We were like, no, there's nothing we want. And then the very last second, we were about to leave. I got one last cider, and hot cider. Oh, so good. And I saw this tan mug sitting on the bar, and I'm like, oh, I didn't see these in the store. And they're like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. So they told me about it, and I'm like, can I have it? And he gave me like a teacher's discount. So I got like a half-priced apple cider in a gorgeous mug. It was great. It was so nice. They're so nice. So yes, I am enjoying this, and I'm going to try to hold on to it as much as possible so I can keep the heat in. Just try. Alright, let's see how we're doing. So, you just missed the 500 subscriber giveaway. Amanda, hi Amanda, was our winner. And she is a student, and she said that that really brightened up her week, and I'm just thrilled because it was really fun for me to do this. I am going to the post office today, so I will be mailing that out to you. Also, Camille, bonjour. I will be sending your package out. We're doing a little swap, and I'm excited. My first swap is to France. It's so cool. So yeah, I'm really excited. And since there won't be any Mr. Postman this week, I'm prefacing I got nothing in the mail. Sorry. Since I won't be able to fully do that segment, I just wanted to give a shout out to New Zealand. Hi, Leanne. And basically say that I'm still waiting to do my big Mr. Postman segment for your package. It hasn't come in yet. It might come in today. I don't know because, well, we leave tomorrow for Philly and the package would be coming here, so it'll be safe. It'll be in the mailroom, you know, locked up and everything, but it won't be with me. So I might be doing a very nice, gorgeous Mr. Postman segment after I get back from the honeymoon, which I'll talk more about later. Okay. Moving on. I have a finished object. So as you noticed, I had something on and I just wanted to hold it up to give it its full glory here. Alright, still going? There it is, tip to tip. Ah. So I had a really fun time trying to get the photo for today, like having a great time. So let's talk about the yarn. This is Naughty Gnome Yarns. Sorry, let's stop moving it. Naughty Gnome Yarns in Witch's Brew. That's this nice, gorgeous color with the speckles and everything. It's on a stellina base, which I don't know if you can see the sparkles on the camera. It's very prevalent in the sunlight in person. I should have you know. And then I've mixed it with a bit of Knit Picks in Conifer, which is my new favorite green. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I am going to be using it in Patrick's scarf. Now, I did have him try this on yesterday, and he's like, Meg, it's great. It's really nice. It's too long for me. Like, guys don't wear scarves this long. Like, I can't wear this, basically. I'm like, but it looks so good on you. And he's like, thank you. I still can't wear this. So what I thought I would do is like a garter scarf, but like increasing this way and not increasing down the center, just letting it grow slowly out the center and getting it really long so that he would be able to kind of throw it up. He wants it no lower than this line, which is kind of where men's jackets button. So he wants no lower than that line, and mine, well, you can see it goes all the way down to my navel here. So, but I love it. And I blocked it! It's my first shawl I blocked! It's my first shawl! Yay! Rachel, we made shawls! But I'm so excited. I've been obsessed with it. I've been wearing it with every outfit, even if it doesn't go with it. I was wearing a blue dress last night, like bright blue, and it had polka dots, and it was like it's a 50s cut, and I'm wearing the shawl because I'm like, no, damn it, I'm wearing it for everything. I love it so much. I just kind of made up the striping pattern. I knew I wanted it to kind of fade into it, and then I really liked the ribbing idea, so I did ribbing. I wish I had gone down a needle size because you can see my head through there, how gapey it is. It doesn't look bad, but I just wish I had gone down a needle size to kind of tighten up that edge or something. I don't know, I just feel like, yeah. So there it is. I'm really thrilled. I did so I didn't really use a pattern. I was basing it off of the increases from the Age of Brass and Steam shawl, but I didn't purl back. I just knit. I did like a make one on either side of one stitch in the beginning, and it started to create this little holy pattern, which is good. I'm fine with that. But then I started realizing that I really wanted to do less increases, so I started skipping the middle increases completely as I got to the bottom. So you can see it starts just kind of rounding off. And then when I did do an increase, I did it make one, knit one, knit one, make one, so that it had that buffer in between and it had a much softer curve. And you know, I think I like that. So learning experience, I think I like the soft curves. It's still, you know, flares out, but not as much. All right, I will stop gabbing on about the shawl. It's my new favorite piece, and it's pretty easy to wear. I blocked it, and Rachel, now I see, when you were talking about your palmia, you said like, oh, I blocked it and it feels different. It's not as, and the word wasn't scratchy. It wasn't scratchy to begin with. I'm gonna say mine felt squishier. It was dense. That was the word, dense. It was more dense, and then I block it, and now it's less dense. It does feel very light and airy. I did notice that I think I could see through it a little more, which I didn't know if I loved, but you can't. It doesn't look like it doesn't look holy, it doesn't look like you can see through it, so I'm super thrilled with it. And my favorite way to wear it now is like this, with the ends either one tucked under or both. And I'll play with this a million times if I don't tuck it under, so I will avoid doing that to you. But this is my favorite way to wear it, kind of like a little cowl. And I love wearing it with my leather jacket. That just, the brown with the green and the witch's brew just makes me really, really happy. If you'll remember, this was in my Nutty Gnome bag, crafts bag. And I got this all as a kit. Not the conifer, I ordered that separate. And this is what I have left. I thought I was just gonna use up the whole ball, and I didn't. I didn't. So now I've got all this left, and what do you think? Is it enough for shorty socks with a contrast heel and toe in conifer? I didn't measure it or anything. I didn't weigh it, but it looks like that's me squishing it down. So it's dense still. I was in between a shawl or socks, and now maybe I'll make some socks because I already made my shawl. And then I thought about making like a neck gaiter that I could put on top so that I would have more. I don't think I need it now though. That was my thoughts before. But so now I've got this, and I used quite a bit of conifer. Does this happen to anyone else's balls when you're pulling from the center? It like starts to become a cone. What are you doing? What are you doing? You weirdo. You little weirdo. Shove that back down in there. So this is the conifer, which, yeah, oh, it's blowing it out. Yep, try it again. There it is. Isn't that stunning? Ah, Pat's gonna love his scarfy, shawly thingy when I get done. But I think this is gonna be some socks first, because I'm really enjoying the color combination. Maybe even some stripes to match, because I'm weird like that. Why not? All right, put that over there. So moving on, I have a second finished object, which you'll remember I had coming up. I'll just I'll tuck those distracting ends in. I haven't actually woven them in yet, so forgive me for that. Finished objects. Ah! And the best part about doing socks toe to time is that they're done together, and then I don't have to do another one, which I love. I absolutely love. So this is the Serious colorway, this stripe right here, in Nomadic Yarns. Hi, Ashley. And I do love her yarn. It is gorgeous. I've become partial to her sport base because it's got that little cushy just a little bit thicker, but it still looks like sock yarn to me, not quite sport. Like, I just love that. I got Neville in that, so I'm really pleased with that. I did the Fish Lips Kiss heel. I cast on 16 stitches, came up to 28 stitches, did about an inch in a 1x1 rib, and now I'm thinking that I want to learn a tubular bind off for the top of my socks. I know the sewn bind off. This is the knit one, knit two together bind off. It's just got the little braided edging there and everything, and they have not been blocked yet. They got finished like an hour ago. I just went across the back of the other two, and I'm really pleased with them. They're absolutely gorgeous, and I think they'll soften up even more when I block them. So yeah, I'm really excited about these. So yes, yay! All right, so one more. Now, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is a gift, so these are mine. This is gorgeous. When I make mine, I've got a plan, and I'll bring that back up. So I'm just gonna put them down here. And then I have another finished object. Look at me go! And this one was super easy. I did Knit Picks worsted, and it's so soft, you guys. It's so soft, and it fuzzes significantly less than Patrick's sweater, which was Knit Picks. Wasn't worsted. Oh, bugger. I'll have to look that up. So here it is. It's just a baby hat. It's a plain old baby hat. This is for an baby that's still in the oven, still being cooked. We just found out that he's a boy, most likely. I mean, they could always surprise us at the last minute, but so far, baby's a boy. And here it is. I'm gonna blow it out so you can see the hat itself. It's just like my pumpkin hat with 60 stitches, cast on, rolled brim on size 8 needles, and it's awesome. It is so schmooshy and squishy, and this is actually going to get a matching sweater at some point. That is going, I keep looking at the yarn, I might as well just show it to you. That is going to be these two colors here. I actually like the way this looks better on camera. It's a bit traffic, yeah, that's more how it looks. It's a bit traffic cone-y for me, but it's for a baby, and I'm just doing stripes. So I really don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. But I'm thrilled, and I can't wait to make more things with this. This is the yarn that I want to, sorry, this is the yarn that I want to do the Babble hat in. So I'm really excited. I mean, like, look how pretty that color is. Yeah, no? And like cowls and stuff. Oh my gosh, this blue, and it would be so pretty. I don't like turtlenecks, but how pretty for a scarf would that be? Oh, nice squishy worsted weight scarf. Oh. Squeaks. Squeak, squeakums, squeak, squeakums. Anyone else? Emperor's New Groove? Yeah. If you have kids, you probably got that really fast. If you don't have kids and you like movies, you probably got that really fast. So anyway, and just a regular little increase or decrease, and then pulled through the top. I finished this in, thank you, in one evening, which was fantastic. I got home from school, I cast it on, I started knitting in the round, and then it just kind of flew off the needles, as they say. Because we are seeing them tomorrow, it was desperate that I had a gift to bring, because we know that the baby has a sex, and this is so exciting, and I just wanted to give her something. I just love giving gifts. I do. I love giving gifts. So I've held this up way too much, but baby hats just make me happy. So, dee-dee, it blends in with the couch, honestly. It's like, what am I holding? There's nothing there. I need more coffee. And then this one is a bit of an old FO. This was a little bit of color work that I was playing with. I had some extra yarn, in my Ravelry sweater. So you remember when I was like, is it 2 ball, 3 ball, blah, 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 blah? What I had left over from the second ball is in this swatch right here. I ran out, but when I knew I was gonna run out, I pulled this out of my bag and I just started color working it in, making up a little faire aisle to go with it. And I am super thrilled with it. Look how cute that is. Looks a little bit like fire if I go this way. And I would love a pair of mittens just like this. Like, how pretty would that be? Oh, see? See? We can just like pretend. Ah. Yeah, no, it would be gorgeous. It would be absolutely stunning, and I'm really, really, really excited to try this on a larger object one day. This is Dragon's Blood soap from the Ren Fair in New Jersey. It smells so good. I can't burn incense in the apartment because I'm not allowed to light things on fire, and I miss it like a lot because nothing smells as good as these do. So I'm super excited. My scarf does have a bit of a scent. I used, I'll put it in the down bar, it starts with a K. Bugger. So I used that and it worked really well, I think. It does smell a little bit, but maybe I didn't block it heavy enough. I really, really, really wanted to smell like scent. So I actually might just take Pat's cologne and spray it because I love the way he smells. I like man smells. I don't know. I like cologne and stuff. I like the way it smells. So I wouldn't mind having my scarf smell like that too. Or like a tree type of scent, you know, like one of those Christmas scents. I'm gonna spray it with something because I just like petting and smelling it apparently. Not enough coffee. Finished object. So I've had a great time. I had a block party this week. I blocked my Lost Lakes, Babble Felici's. I blocked the shawl, which took 2 days. I gave it 2 days to dry. I blocked an old pair of Pat's Watson socks. They have the same colors as Watson's scarf from Sherlock 2. And yeah, I had a great time blocking everything out and just being a goofball with that. So, my smaller little electric storm socks, those were blocked as well. So yeah. So this is a soap saver. I don't know if I think I told you about these little soap savers. So what you do is you put the soap in it and you Kitchener it closed, and then when you go in the shower and you're using it, the soap as it melts kind of gets caught in the fibers so that when it dries up again, and then you can wet it again and just reuse it so you're not losing your soap as quickly. Soap savers, patent pending. No, I didn't think of this idea. I think I saw it out at the Strathmore Museum in February when we went out for Valentine's Day. But this was my own little version of a soap saver. I started out with worsted weight because projects work up like that, and then I thought maybe I'd go into a cotton because it would be more of a dishcloth. Have one like that. I like it. It's not bad. But then I thought I needed something thinner, so I was thinking my scrap sock yarn was going to start doing that. Then Pat had an idea. What if I made it a snap, or I made it a Velcro or a button, so that I could take it off after the soap is gone and insert a new soap and reuse what I had knitted. Guys, I'm marrying a genius. Like, that is so cool. So I think I'll do that too, especially when I start getting into sock yarn, because I can't just throw away sock yarn. Are you kidding me? No. So yeah, that's that little guy. So I had a great time doing all this blocking and all this partying of all my stuffs. I feel like I have nothing else to show you because literally I worked on this every waking minute that I was home. So I did finish it in a week, less than a week, I think, because I think I cast it on Wednesday of last week, and here it is. hanging out. No, I'm pretty sure I did show it on the podcast. I think I had just a little nubby. Oh, so pretty and so nice. I'm sorry. I'm done. Okay, so let's talk about whips. This week, this was a huge whip, and now it's a finished object, but this was a lot of my time, as I said. So, yesterday I did a little castanitis after the case of castanitis with the baby hat, which worked up so fast. I don't even feel bad about it. But yeah, so I started a new case of castanitis with puppy fur all over it, apparently. Teeth. Alright, I got some toes started. Little mustache of a whip. That's a fun one. Hold on. Wait. I look like my dad. This is his mustache. Anyway, this is in the cordial color way with my snitch marker that I made. Yeah, and I'm in love with that color. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it so much. So I just started these yesterday at lunch. Cast on 16, regular rounded toe, starting going up. And these are pour moi. Pour moi. My little bit of French. And that's where I need to get before I'll switch the purple out. It does look like it's going to be big enough once I hit this little area, so I'm just going to let it be. So I've been using my foot tracers, collecting my feet. I do enjoy them. And then, so here's the ball itself. See how pretty. This is going to go. Let's see if I can get rid of the purple completely. There you go. So this is going to be my socks together. I honestly feel like this color was made for it. It's perfect. So I'm gonna have heels, toes, and cuffs in Sirius. And I'm gonna have heels, toes, and cuffs of cordial, I have a hard time with that word, with Bellatrix. And Bellatrix has the same gray as Sirius and same purple color as Sirius. So they're gonna kind of go together. Not really, but kind of. They'll have a little bit of something. And the heels, toes, and cuffs will pull it together. When I find one thing, I'm ordering another ball of this eventually because it has to be a scarf shawl thing for me. Because it's just gorgeous, and I have so much fun working with it, and I have that speckled cosmic speckle that looks so pretty with it. So this is a new cast on. Couldn't help it. I needed to. I needed something a little new. I am kind of stalling on. Yeah, he's not watching. Brian's socks. I don't know why I paused. I was like. Would my brother-in-law to be watch a knitting podcast? The answer is no. He's always quite kind in liking all of my Instagram things here and there, but I don't think he would go as far as to watch a half hour into a knitting podcast. So I'm safe. This is in my coffee knit sleep repeat. This reminds me of Lorelai. Maybe not the knitting part, but they did have the knit along. I do believe Lorelai did some knitting at that point, so yay! Having a good time with that. I wonder if they actually did learn to knit for the episode. Like, did they write it, or did they say, wait, you can knit, and you can knit, and you can knit? We could add that in and like write an episode about it, you know? I wonder how that went. But just speaking of Brian's socks for all of my newbies, these are Brian's. These have been kind of frozen in stasis because of the shawl. Shawls are big projects. I don't know how many stitches were on the needles at the end, but it was a good amount. So there you go. These are Brian's socks. I'm having a great time with them. They match by accident, which is sweet deal. I mean, doesn't get any better than that. I didn't plan it. I just used a bunch off of one ball to do my Cozy Memories blanket, and then they matched. Cool. And this is Knit Picks Stroll in pumpkin for the heels, toes, and to be cuffs. I'm adoring them so much. It's like exactly my this is perfect pumpkin color. It's just the universal pumpkin. But yeah, there it is. And I love them. But I haven't done much on them. I don't even know. I think I got that row done last week and I showed you that. Still there. Oh no, I did do one row at the Ren Fair. Maybe 2 rows. I had them tucked into that gold pouch on my outfit that you might have seen. And the problem was I was also carrying a mug for a good portion of the day, drinking, you know, various liquids. So I kind of missed the whole knitting window. Plus everything was soaking wet. I didn't sit down once, I'll have you know. I did bring the trash bag. It was in my quiver. But I did not sit down at all. Didn't trust it. We just walked around and walked around and walked around and walked around. And then we stood for a bunch. My friends sat and ate, but then I stood and like ate. So I didn't sit down until I got back to the car. And I don't know, I was on such like a high of being there and having such a good time that I didn't really notice. I had boots on and the boots had Dr. Scholl's in them, so I was doing okay for shoes this time. Probably better than I do when I wear my teaching shoes because they're flats, so just saying. Anyway, you'll notice another whip over here. Gimme. Sanderson, I hit the other color just yesterday. We're into orange and purple now, and these are going on the Honeymoon because these are gonna come home done. They're coming home done. They have to. I need them. I can't live without them anymore. I tried them on yesterday and they're so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I wonder how much yarn I'll have left over. I've been planning a Halloween shawl. Yeah, complete Halloween shawls where it would be Halloween yarns on Halloween yarns on Halloween yarns with black in between to kind of break it up like a butterfly wing. Isn't there like a butterfly wing shawl that kind of goes like that way? Shoot me that pattern. I love Ravelry. I am rubbish at using Ravelry sometimes. I feel like I always end up with the fuddy-duddiest projects when I put in the word shawl. I'm like, no, where's the Stephen West knits? Where's the cool stuff? Come on. Like, 26 here, not 90. Give me something good. No, honestly, I'm pretty sure a 90-year-old could rock Stephen West knits. And that is living in my adorable monster bag. I do love this. This is Stitchin' You Handmade Originals. And this fabric on the inside I would wear a whole dress of. And the little pumpkins on the bottom I just adore. And I think I actually got a little bit of yarn similar to this. Yarn. Fabric. So yeah, my gorgeous, gorgeous bag. I'm loving all the Halloween things. I needed at least one Halloween bag to go with me on vacation. And this is it. Because October, we're spending it in Aruba. I wonder how, you know, October-y it's gonna feel. Probably not. So I'm kind of missing my October this year. Gotta get my fall in somewhere else. And I guess my last, yeah, pretty much my last whip. So I guess my last whip is going to be my Cozy Memories blanket, which looks almost exactly the same as you last saw it. Sorry. All right, we have one addition. I actually ended up ripping out which one, I think it was Rhinebeck, was in there. I ripped the 2 rows I had of Rhinebeck out and I replaced it with Homecoming, which is the Quidditch, in my opinion. And that's in that nice squishy sport that she's got. I do enjoy that. So then Bellatrix will be here, and I actually think I'm going to do that before I do the socks so I can really see how her, how the pattern is going to work in with my other things. And maybe I'll put Cordial next to her, which I think would look pretty next to Starry Night. I'm also quite antsy to do it, my Starry Night cardigan. I thought about making it a Starry Night shawl, because Opera Joe, hi! She made this really gorgeous Vincent and the Doctor shawl a few episodes back, and I just loved the way that they swirled around each other and stuff. So I had been on a hunt for a pattern similar that would use short rows repeatedly to utilize the yellow in there, and I haven't found what I'm looking for yet. I think it's out there, but I don't know. And I'm not a shawl pattern writer yet, so I'm feeling my ineptness right now. So yeah, just 4 more to go. Cozy Memories is going on the honeymoon with me because it is kind of big, but I could leave it in the room and work here and there on it. Say if it like rains for a little bit and we just want to chill and veg and, you know, get some food and stuff. So I am bringing it, hoping that I can get these 4 squares done, 4 squares done, and then perhaps start my next row as well. So yes, I don't know if I'm ever gonna block this. I might lay it out and spray it, you know, just moisten it, but I don't know if I'm gonna block it. This is gonna be a jacket of sorts. So let me show you how. Like this. This is what it would look like. And it would connect from the back under here, and I would just throw it on like a shrug and walk around like that. I actually thought about picking up stitches along the edge and knitting out a little bit so I'd have a bit of an edge collar to possibly pull it in. You know, do it in a rib or something that would fix that. So yeah, I was thinking it's a very Molly Weasley outfit, I'll say it, but I think it would just be so cozy and warm. Why not? Why not? You know? It's unfair that the only people who should get to see my blanket are the people that come to the apartment. I think I should be able to wear it out. Yeah. And Cozy Memory scarves have also occurred to me. Like, how fun that would look. I won't wear super weird things at times, but then other times I think super weird things are super cute. I don't know if that made any sense. Oh, and I like wearing these both ways. The extra change, I kept the changes all on one side, so that it was super clean on one side. And not that it's messy, but that it's, you know, not as, see? After blocking, I feel, well, these stretched for one. I have a lot more to work with on these. These, I think, came maybe to there before, and now they're down here. So that actually was a huge help for blocking. And I was able to get this longer. I want to say it only came to maybe here. And I think I got at least 3 inches, 4 inches from blocking on it. Okay, I'll shut up about the shawl. I'm just really excited. Never made a shawl. Never made a shawl. And I love it. So yeah, Cozy Memories, honeymoon. Hopefully I'll get some stuff done on it. And I do have a few ends that I can weave in now. Cursed Child, particularly. Alright, so I only have 1 that I can weave in. That doesn't seem so daunting, because the other ones I can't weave in yet. I don't want to weave them in yet, because they're not ready. They're not ready. And there's that. So yeah, my adorable Smoosh. I love it! And I lost my bag. Oh, it's over here. So yeah, that's living in my cute little bag here. Okay. All right, coffee break done. Now, I want to talk about some acquisitions. You saw my mug, and that was from the Ren Fair. We had a really, really nice time. My friend Mary, hi Mary, got me this pin because my bride-to-be pin was lost in the kerfuffle of the bridal shower, so I wasn't sure where it was. I didn't bring it with me. I was super sad. She bought me a pin. Then I made Patrick wear a pin. So we wore these around the fair and people congratulated us, and it was just really, really nice. It was really, really, really nice. So I was thinking maybe we'd put them, put them somewhere fun. Maybe a pin board eventually in a craft room of sorts would be really cute. Or I could try to install a magnet on the back, and we could magnetize them and put them on the fridge. That would actually be super cute too. Then we'd see them every day. So these were really fun. Pat's like, I really don't want one, but I know you want me to wear one, so I'll wear it if you want me to wear it. And I was like, yeah, I want you to wear it. So I went and got it. I like, at first I was like, no, I won't make you. And he's like, I'll wear it if you want me to wear it. I'm like, no, we want you to want to wear it. Duh. So yeah. These are my adorable pins. They could also go on my Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair bag, which I love, yarn bag. But I figured I'd do a little bit of, I'd use this as a purse, and I would carry like knitting and stuff in it as well. So I was having a really, really good time collecting all of my lovely things, and I haven't used it for school because I do carry so much for school that this would actually not be big enough, because I have to fit my lunch kit in there too. So yeah, I guess after that we can talk about dreams. Dream, 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 when I want you in my arms, when I want you, and all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream, 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 when I feel blue. Okay, so dream knitting is basically what am I taking on the honeymoon now. So we've got 2 weeks in Aruba where I don't have to go to work and I don't have to do anything crazy, and I can just knit if I want to, because, excuse me, my socks are very portable. Sorry, my hair's going nuts. My socks are very portable, so I am not worried about being unable to knit somewhere. And my lovely viewers have let me know that I am able to knit on the plane without worrying. So, huzzah! I'm not sure if I'm going to do a shawl or if I'm going to do socks for the plane. I might do a shawl. It's a little, I don't know. See, I want mindless, so vanilla socks, but I also don't want to get bored. Right? Right? You know what that means? Both. Yeah, you guessed it. It's both. You pack 2 things so that you can go back and forth in between. What I don't, or you pack one and the one you pack is the cozy memories. But that's a little bananas for a plane ride. I think that's too much to have on my lap. Possibly annoying to Patrick, to be like flopped on repeatedly. So I'm thinking socks or shawl. So both. So Peachy Keen still in the bag. I'm keeping it super nice. This is the Cozy Knitter on her Bliss weight fingering, 80-20 blend. Yeah, lay flat to dry, don't tumble. So there it is, that gorgeousness right in there. This is going to actually be a cast on possibly today. I did shove some wooden chiagus in there for this. Are these good for flipping around though? They would do, but they'd be short. They would be short. These are ones that I bought to knit with 2 cords, so they were plenty long then. I did actually just get 40-inch US ones. I have, where's the little one on this? Here it is. This is a 1, which is a 2.25 millimeter, and this cord I just finished off from Serious Socks. Are you serious? Yeah. And that cord is also it's not as short. It's a little longer, probably by 2-3 inches. So that's probably the cord that I'm gonna go with. When I'm packing them for a bag, I'll wrap them 3 times around my hand and then once or twice through the middle, and it holds them so that I can just put them inside a bag without worrying about them, like so. So that's the cast on and everything. That is actually going to happen. As I said, I don't want to do any casting on the plane. I want to just go right into my knitting and be happy. That's why Bellatrix got cast on as well. So, yeah, Bellatrix will be cast on. Maybe I'll bring the Sanderson sisters on the plane, because that means that I would have to look to do the slip one knit one, but then I'd have some vanilla rose in between. Yeah, that might be the best one, because it's not just color changing, it has a little bit more that I have to pay attention to, but no heels, so nothing too bad. So yeah, that's Dream Wish Knits right there. And then I'll put this back on the wall if I'm done with it. If I'm not going to bring the wooden ones. I don't mind the wooden ones. I like the wooden ones. I don't know if I want to use the wooden ones right now. They have a little bit more drag, which I appreciate on some things, but not all things. So, just put my little tray there. So I've been in between. Here is my shawl. It's still not done. After finishing this one, I'm super antsy to have this one because this one is still not as soft as the Cash Spark. Cash Luxe Spark something. It's stunning. You can see all that stellina in there and the beads and everything. And it's already like, it's already telling me it's gonna be gorgeous and it's gonna be so pretty and so ready for me to wear it. I'm so ready to wear it. So I was thinking of bringing this, but then I was worried about like having to sit and do beads, and I don't think I want anything that takes that much attention away from a conversation, because that does take a bit for me. I'd rather do beads when I'm by myself. So I mean, I could take it and I could knit the next section, which is at least that long again. So that is going to take me a while because, as you know, shawls just get longer and longer and longer in the rows. So I could take it and just do the basic section, and then when I get up to an eyelet row, stop, put it away, pack it for home. So I could do that. I might do that. It's very pretty. I enjoy it very much. And it's so soft. And that, oh, I'm so sorry. All my newbies. Sorry, newbies. It's the Age of Brass and Steam kerchief, which I'm trying to turn into an Age of Brass of Steam shawl. I don't know how much I'm actually going to block that one. I might just lay it out, pin it, and spray it a bit. I am not going to soak it. I might spray it with some essential oils or something. I am not going to soak it. So if I don't bring that shawl, I think I would just want to make a basic shawl out of this. This is a thick fingering weight. It's the most gorgeous colorway I think I've ever seen. One of my absolute favorites. And I wanted socks out of it originally. I started knitting socks. I did not like the socks. So I was thinking of just doing a garter shawl similar to this, not worrying about a 2-color anything. Just doing a garter shawl, but maybe even softening those edges like I talked about more, and then doing a really nice possible added border of lace in something just to add some interest at the end. I highly doubt that I would get all the way to the end. And if I do, I could get all the way to the end and then just do the applied border, like look up something. See, I'm already packing books in my head. Like, no, Meg, you're going on vacation, take some vanilla socks, and be happy. Shmish. So, that is the shawl that I think I will be taking. That way, no purling. Screw purling. I'm not terrible. I'm not as fast as knitting. And actually, do you know what I should do? I should show you how someone asked me how I was doing with Mina's flicking method, and I think I answered them. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. To the point that when I pick up the yarn, I immediately go to that new way to hold it. And I think that's amazing because I have knit one way for, what, 5 years? And in 2 months, I've changed the entire way that I hold the yarn, the way I draft the yarn to go into it, the way I purl. I hold it the same way and I flick it around and then I purl, and it, like, and then I'll flick it to the back and I'll knit, and I'll bring it down, purl, up, knit, and I never take it off that finger until I'm adjusting again. So how fascinating is that you can, like, learn a skill and then you, like, just make it work for you. Like, I'm amazed at myself. I'm really, really proud of myself for this one, because it was something that I really wanted to learn, and I was very frustrated in the beginning, but the continual practice and forcing myself to do it that way is what got me there. My gauge is tighter, which is great. I'm faster. That's why the baby knits, like, the baby hat was off in a couple of hours. We went to Target and we came back and I finished the hat that night because I was just able to, like, really gun it through some of those rows. I've decided what's taking me so long. Where are you? Where are you? I've decided what's taking me so long with this knit is that the fact that it's magic loop. And Mina said it the other day. She goes, I hate doing socks on magic loop. They take forever. Or socks, Jesus. Hats. Because you can't just go round and round and round and round. Like, literally, that's what I got done since the last time I showed you. That's nothing. I could have had this hat done in an hour and a half or whatever, like, of consistent going. But I didn't. And that's because it takes forever to put it back in, and then put it back in, and then put it back in. So this is size 4, so I'm on the hunt for a size 4. I think I'm in between 12 or 16. I'm not sure what I want. This is 16, but I feel like 16 is too big. I feel like I would really be stretching the yarn. I feel like 12 would be better because you can put more stitches on 12. But, like, yeah, 16 just seems too big for me. So, but it was good for the worsted weight. This is not a worsted weight. This is like a sport weight. And also, I think it's going to become some pearl pixel mittens, like the purple and orange. Right there. And I actually thought about sewing, like putting a stitch in between so that I could put my hand in or maybe just in between the middle, like sew those two together so that they're not rolling down. They would just sit on where my finger is. So anyway, I'm in love with this yarn. I just am failing miserably getting this done. And for as baby as it is, like, it's almost to the point where I can start decreases. And I can't get through it. Just struggling so much. So, right. Okay. So yeah. How about going on to some pod love? I mentioned earlier that Barbara. Hi, Barbara. My Polish girl who lives in Ireland, so cute. I love your accent so much, and I watch a ton of your videos. I absolutely love how you show off shawls and stuff when they're finished, like, so cute. So anyway, Barbara, excuse me, is from Knitting I Love. She's absolutely wonderful and tons of energy and lots of stuff. She has this adorable little jar that I got in. I was squealing. When I was like, it's my name. And then I, like, record them and then I send them to Patrick and I'm like, Pat, look, Pat. So yeah, I was super thrilled about that. And then Amy's Knotted Knits. She's on episode like 4 or 5 now. You go, girl. It's like pumping them out, like getting them. I saw her adorable little Loki on Instagram this morning chasing his tail, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love huskies so much. I've wanted a husky for years and years. I think it's in the cards one day. I love a chusky, which is a chow and a husky blend. So they have the coloring of a husky and the squatness of a chow. And they're so cute, especially the puppies. They're just little, it's like a, or maybe even a, oh my god, a corgi and a chow, or a corgi and a husky. Can you imagine those little legs? Oh, so cute. So those were 2 shout outs that I got this week that I found. And last week, Jilly said hi, and that was really, really exciting. I saw that my friend in France, Camille, did start a podcast. I did listen to it while doing dishes. It's all in French, so I wish her the best of luck with it. I hope that she has tons of followers that come and find her. But yes, and I just watched Hey Sisters podcast that they posted. I was so excited last night. I immediately went to look for it, and then it wasn't there, and I'm like, oh, I read that wrong. And then it was up. Got all sad. And they are having a 3K giveaway. So if you go on their Instagram and you repost the photo and you put hashtag Hey Sister 3K giveaway, I believe is they have it up on there. So if I have it wrong, just type in what they have. And may the odds be ever in our favor, huh? I actually had a dream that I picked up my phone in the middle of the night. Very real dream. I picked up my phone, and on the front, the little notification said that I had won a giveaway. It was like, you won, and I was like, I won. I don't know what I won, but that was my dream. I'm like, I need to get more sleep. I'm cracking up. So yeah, and they're opening a shop. Hey Sister is opening a shop, and I am so thrilled for them. I think it's fantastic, and I wish them so much luck with it. And then the last section is going to be Babble. So if you're good, and I've already talked your ear off, thank you for stopping by. I love when you come by, and I'll see you next week. If you are sticking around, welcome to Babble. And this is a section where I just kind of chat about different things that I do in my life. And I did talk a bit about the Ren Fair. I will be posting more pictures at the end. So I'm very excited about that. You'll see our puppy. We dressed her up. I dressed her up as a dragon, and everyone loved it. I was Snow White and Pat was Prince Charming, and it was drizzly and rainy, but we had a great time. We really did. Poor Pat felt like he didn't get to see any of the Ren Fair this year because every 5 seconds someone was in front of him like, can I pet your dog? Which I actually appreciated they were asking. Her vest was not visible underneath the dino costume here, so they weren't aware of her service memberness. So that was really nice that they did ask. A lot of them go straight for her face though. I mean, I know she's soft. She's very soft, but it makes her go back when you go right for their dog's face, and it also elicits the bite. Not chomp chomp, but she opens her mouth because she wants to mouth what's coming at her face. I'm like, oh, just pat her back. Just pet her back. Avoid the biting. Because she's not allowed to nibble on people as a service animal. But yeah, so that was really, really fun. I went with my friend Mary, and I went with my friend Molly, and we missed our friend Trina, who had to do work things, which stunk. And Bobbert. Hi, Bobbert. Who is Trina's boyfriend, whatevs. And he's a good time because he got all dressed up for the Ren Fair last year, and we were really sad that he couldn't come out either. So, but yeah, so Ren Fair was amazing. It was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again. I'm super sad that was my only one this year. Sad. So yeah, as far as the wedding, I'm finishing up thank you notes today, hopefully. I thought I finished them last week. There were a ton that I swore I wrote. I swore I wrote them, but they're not on the final list as done. So I've got more writing to do. Joy. Super joy. You all remember this, you people who got married. Thank you notes. They're wonderful and terrible all in one. So yeah, I'm gonna bust through the last bunch of them today, hopefully, and then give them to my mom or mother-in-law to go find addresses, because if I wrote it, they can write addresses. I need some help. I'm getting married in 2 days. I have lesson plans to write. Like, I got stuff to do. So yeah, and then today is packing for the honeymoon. Which is why I'm telling you everything I'm going to bring in knitting, because I've been thinking about it. I also have a laundry basket of clothes ready and a bunch of things on hangers, and I'm just going to open up the suitcase on the bed and start with stuff that I absolutely want to take and then wheedle myself down. I think I probably overpacked already. That's why I think packing twice for me is smart, like taking it out and then really deciding how much I want to carry is the other bit. So I'm also getting my nails done for my wedding today, so that'll be good. I thought about doing a spray tan. I really did. I don't think I'm going to in the end. I think I'll be okay. Plus I'm gonna get plenty tan in Aruba, but the point is for the pictures. I think I'm alright, honestly. I would love to be tanner. I did not get the tanning summer that I thought I was going to. I was inside a lot. It was hot. Didn't feel like being out. So anyway, it was good though. It's good. We're good. I'm fine. We're good. And then we have dance tonight. This is our last class, and I think we're doing pretty good. We can foxtrot now. Yep. I know. It's good. Now, it takes us a little bit to get into the groove, but then when we're in the groove, we're good. We're like, oh yeah, we got this. But just coming in from work, normally we're like scrambling and all that stuff. So I won't babble your head off anymore. I want to thank you for sticking with me for all segments today. This will be a little over an hour with all the video I'm going to put in, but I know I'll be able to edit out a few pauses and stuff and coffee breaks that I took. So yeah, this was Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, episode 9. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I enjoy meeting you, talking to you. Do write in the comments below if you feel that changing my Instagram name from Sunkiss1217 to Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits would be helpful and or useful and or a good idea. I don't think anyone actually let me know, so I might actually pose a question out to you for that. Yeah, so I will be asking you that. And to everyone who wished Patrick and I good luck and congratulations on the wedding this weekend, thank you. We are very excited and we're blessed to have all of you in our lives. And it's just been a whole whirlwind. I can't believe 365 days is over already. It's amazing. But yeah, so thank you and have an excellent week. I will be probably vlogging from Aruba if I can. Don't know if there'll be a whole podcast, and if there is, all the sirens! Oh my, I hope they're okay. If there is a podcast, it will be very roughly edited, so do forgive anything that I can get done over the next 2 weeks. But I'll be posting what I can, alright? And yeah, I just want to thank you. So remember, take it one cup at a time, and have a really great week. Bye.